Hola, I'm Wanda Colon, and this is Spanglish Cooking. Today we're going to take a little trip to Peru and have one of their standard dishes, which is Lomo Saltado. But I'm really excited today because I have my friend, Steven Marasca here.
How you doing?
Not only is he my friend, but he's my trainer. Okay, so cooking is my life. I love food, and I love to eat. So if I'm looking a little chubby on set, blame it on this guy. He's not working me hard enough.
Oh, really? Blame it on me. I wasn't forcing the food into you.
So what I wanted to do today is make the lomo saltado and use all of the authentic flavors that Peruvians use, but do it in a healthier way.
Cool.
Just for you.
I like it. Does that mean it's going to be a little spicy then, too?
It's going to be a little spicy. It's going to have a lot of flavor. Normally, lomo saltado is made with beef, but because I want to make it Spanglish and healthy, I'm going to use buffalo meat.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah, do you like buffalo meat?
Absolutely.
All right.
Much leaner meat.
It's a much leaner meat, and it's still delicious. It has a lot of the complexity of beef without all the fat.
Absolutely.
So it's a great, I knew you'd be proud.
So you're doing so well.
And it's also made with French fries, which happens to be one of my favorite things in the whole wide world.
Oh, French fries.
Yes.
Oh. Are those deep fried, or are they going to be a little better?
Usually they're deep fried. Today we are going to make them in the oven. So they're going to be baked. So much healthier, and they're going to be fresh cut fries instead of, store-bought frozen fries. Oh, cool. So I paid attention to all of the healthy notes today just because of you.
You're doing so good.
Are you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Okay, great. The first thing I want to do is the fresh cut fries.
Okay.
I already have some that I already pre-cut. What's really important is when you're making fresh cut fries, especially if you're baking them, try to get them all the same size. Okay. That way they bake evenly.
Oh, okay.
All right? Cool. First thing you want to do is quarter your potato, and then you just take and you want to give yourself like a quarter of an inch maybe for each one.
You do that so well.
Then you take out the one so you can make it nice and flat.
Oh, that's...
You definitely don't want to cut a vegetable when it's on the round because it's a lot harder to cut, and my knives are super sharp, and you don't want to cut yourself. So you take that.
I love all the little tricks like that.
And that's it. I mean, there you go. And they're all the same size, which is really nice.
Perfect.
All right?
Can I use those?
You can use those.
Those look so good.
And you can use these. So what I need you to do is just put some oil, a little bit of salt and pepper. And what's really great about fresh cut fries is you can flavor them any way you want. I love them with garlic and parsley, delicious. I want to use some of the same flavors that we're using in the meat.
Now, is this the oil? Is that it?
Yes, this is an oil. So what's really great about this is it really allows you just to mist your vegetables or your meat or even your pan. Okay. So you're not over oiling your food.
Oh yeah.
So what this is just you just pump it.
Oh, cool. I know, because I was looking for the oil to just pour in there. Just,
you can do that
just because I'm the trainer doesn't mean I don't like it a little. But that's great.
You absolutely can do that, but I'm doing everything healthy just because of you. Okay. Normally when I cook, we won't tell him.
Okay. Right on. All right.
You do that, I'll finish cutting the potatoes.
Perfect.
All right?
Perfect. You got it. And then salt and pepper.
Yep, put some salt.
This is fun.
Right.
A little pepper.
That's perfect. So what you want to do is put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes.
45.
All right, let's do that. So what we're making today is Peruvian Lomo Saltado, which is basically your stir fry.
Oh, cool.
And what we need to do now is mise en place.
Mise en place.
Yes. Do you know what that means?
I have no idea.
Not only am I teaching you Spanish, I'm also teaching you a little French. What it means is getting everything ready for our stir fry. Okay. Because once we get that pan hot, we're going to put the meat in there, let that sear for a little bit, and we throw everything else in there, and it happens así.
That's why I love stir fry.
It happens así.
Así?
Yes, así.
I'm going to be good. I'm going to be bilingual when I'm done, too.
All right, so I have my buffalo meat. You're going to do a rough chop on all of the veggies.
Okay, perfect.
And then keep them separate because they go into the stir fry separately.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
And here's my beautiful cut of buffalo meat, which I absolutely love. If you've never tried it, you have to. It's delicious. What I'm going to do is cut the meat against the grain.
Why do you want to cut it against the grain? I'm sorry.
I'm cutting it against the grain because if you look at meat, you see all the fibers, and it's when you look at the meat that it's running through the grain with the grain.
Right.
And you cut it that way, all the fibers are loose.
Okay.
If you cut it against the grain, the fibers are tighter, which locks in all of the juiceness of the meat.
Love it.
Right?
You know what?
Rita?
That's money right there, girl. I like that. I like the way that sounds. All right, I'm going in on these peppers. Is there a certain way to cut the peppers or anything?
Yes, you definitely want to cut them. Just cut them vertically.
Okay.
And that way you can remove all of the seeds easily.
Let me get that off there.
Yeah, take the ends off.
It's a good knife you gave me.
Perfect. Open that up. Remove the seeds and some of the veins, and then just do a rough chop.
Is the white the veins?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I got it. Get back to your meat.
Good job.
And then rough cut it from there, right?
Yep.
Cool.
All right, Steve, you know how when people make exotic meats like frog or duck or whatever, and they always say, it tastes just like chicken.
Right.
This doesn't taste like chicken.
No.
But it's going to taste like beef.
It looks so good. And
I'm so excited about it.
It just looks so lean, too. I love that. You know, like with beef, you see it's so marbled and everything.
Right,
so
right. It's beautiful. It's nice and lean. It's going to cook really fast.
Right.
And very tender.
I like that cook fast because, you know, how you've seen it. You're always rushing around.
Right.
From something to something, right?
Exactly.
From one thing to the other. I love that quick deal. Good. It's making my mouth water. All right. Is that okay like that, or do you want them cut in half a little bit from there? More.
That looks great. That looks great. You can cut them a little smaller if you want, but no, I think it's fine.
Stop. Is this okay, rough cut?
That's beautiful. You're doing a beautiful job.
And the same thing, not sliced on this.
Yeah, do just a rough chop.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we have everything ready. Now we're going to get our pan nice and hot for our Peruvian Lomo Saltado. We have everything ready to start cooking. The pan is nice and hot. I can feel it. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. And what you want is to make sure your pan is hot and that you can see that it's smoking right away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, now why is that? Just so things just cook?
You really want a nice quick sear on everything.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is just put some of my salt, some pepper, a little bit of cumin. Cumin is a delicious spice, but it goes along, you know, really a little bit goes a long way.
Right.
And then just make sure everything is nice and seasoned. A nice blend of everything, and we are going to start cooking. That's what you want to hear.
Yes, you do. Oh, that sounds so good.
Isn't that awesome?
That looks so good.
Isn't that great?
That looks so good. It sounds fantastic. Can sound make your mouth water?
Yeah. You want to see that caramelization in the meat right away.
Okay.
Because that is going to sear in all the flavors.
Okay.
So we're going to let that cook for a couple of seconds in there.
I think I can pull this recipe off.
Oh, you definitely can. You definitely can. Does that look professional?
Yeah, look at those arms right, see? Now I know why we train those arms. That's awesome.
All right. That's just going to need a couple of minutes before we start putting our vegetables in.
Okay.
All right, Steven, throw down some
My
onions.
turn. We're going onions?
Onions first because they take a lot longer to cook.
Okay. So.
I have some garlic here. It's 2 cloves of garlic. You can use less, but he's Italian.
Absolutely.
I'm Puerto Rican. We love garlic.
It's a good mix. Good mix. I'll tell you. Oh.
At this point, you can also add a little more olive oil if we need because, once again, buffalo meat is not very fatty.
Right.
So we can add a little more olive oil.
Perfect.
Do you want to do that, my friend?
You got it.
Perfect. a little more salt to the mix, a little more pepper.
Oh. You're good, girl.
You smell it?
Yes.
This smells ridiculous. This smells ridiculous. The other thing about Lomo Saltado is you want to make sure that your pan stays hot throughout the entire cooking process. Plus, you want to continue to move it around to just kind of shake up all those flavors. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
So good.
We're ready for some heat.
Some heat. Bring
And
it
what
on.
are they? Do you remember what they're called?
Dang it. Peppers.
Yellow peppers, yellow
pep-
chilies,
with it.
yellow chili peppers.
How do you say it?
Ají amarillo.
Ají amarillo.
Ají amarillo.
Ají amarillo.
That's close enough.
Remember, I'm Italian.
All right, stand back. I don't want to hurt you.
You go. I like that. Flip it, baby. Oh, that looks so
good, right?
Yes.
I can eat it just like this. I mean, it's so fabulous, but everything that we keep adding to it is just adding more and more flavor.
Right.
So the last thing we're going to put in,
Tomato.
or the next thing, because the last thing is the French fries. So the next thing, the tomatoes.
Okay.
Put them in.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to I have a Peruvian client. I cannot wait to tell her that what we cook. What is it? Lomo Saltado.
Lomo Saltado.
Lomo Saltado.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Come on, I got my plate. Let's go.
Your mouth is watering.
I'm so fired up right now.
You know, it looks ready. It is almost ready, but I am saving the best for last. We want to deglaze the pan, so we're going to use a little bit of red wine vinegar.
Okay.
I would say probably a good tablespoon. Oh my gosh.
Can only imagine. What
About a teaspoon of soy sauce. And I use the light soy sauce just for you.
Because you know I can have high blood pressure too, so that's a good thing.
Okay, cool. See? All right.
You're taking care of me.
Like I said, I'm saving the best for last.
What is the best?
We need 2 ounces of beer.
Oh.
And I got Italian beer just for you.
Oh, Peroni. I love
So
it.
just put about 2 ounces of beer right on there.
All right, I don't know what 2 ounces is.
I'll tell you. That's probably good right there. Look at that.
Does that mean I can have a sip?
You
too?
can have the rest.
No.
Cheers, my friend. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, you're going to take it from me.
I'm not shy.
As your trainer, I would say there's some carbohydrates in those. I'll give it to you. Oh, that was good. Oh.
Now, this is amazing. The last thing that we're going to put in before we start to eat are the French fries. So get them ready for me.
All right, here we go.
Throw them in.
Oh, you throw them in?
You just put them all right in there.
Oh,
Isn't that amazing?
so cool. See, I was thinking I was going to put them on the plate and you're going to put them...
Nope.
Oh.
The fries actually go right in there with the meat. And this is why I didn't want to add too many flavors to the fries. I want to use the juice.
Oh, yeah.
And forget it.
That sounds like... ¿Está listo?
I'm
ready to go. You're going meat?
I'm going meat.
All right. Oh, my God.
Wow.
That is really good. Mm-hmm. Oh, it just soaked up all those flavors.
That was ridiculous.
That is so good.
What I love about it is you can taste a little bit of the heat from the ají amarillo.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
So it's nice and spicy, and it tastes super fresh. I'm having a French fry because I'm dying for one.
I was eyeing the other one. Is that...
Wow.
Oh.
They're awesome.
You don't need to deep fry.
You don't need to deep fry French fries.
Oh, absolutely not.
Wow, that one was spicy.
Was it?
The potatoes totally absorb all the flavor.
Right.
And I just got some heat there that was yummy. It was really yummy.
That was fantastic.
Tastes amazing.
Absolutely.
I need to wash down some of this heat a little bit.
As do I.
We have some leftover beer. Salud.
Salud.